right? And don't judge me, but I don't take females out on dates. Like that's just something not I don't do. Like I gotta really like you for me to take you out on a date. You feel me? But I do got a reason why I don't take females out on a date. So there was this one girl. She was like bad as fuck, fine, like body, face, mean, everything. So I had DM'd her. Boom, I kept DMing her, kept commenting on her story and everything. And she finally replied to me. So she finally replied to me like,
Whatever you do at any point, you can't be thirsty on somebody's DMing them all the time and all of this stuff. You see the look that he gave. And I don't blame him. You can't be just because you DMing them and commenting on stories and stuff. That's not gonna make them like you even more. They actually gonna despise you and not and pay you no mind on top of that. So you can't just do that. That just makes you even more of a simp. Sorry to say, but let's get back to the video.
like we busting it up in the DM and everything. I'm talking to her. I'm like, yeah, I gotta take you out. Let's go out. This and that. She's like, all right, cool. How we gonna do that? Next day she texts me and she like, oh, pay for my hair. I'm like, how much your hair? She said 275. I'm like, all right, cool. Now let's keep in mind that's 275. I'm down. So when I'm saying I'm down, y'all gonna understand why. I'm down 275. Cool. She go get her hair done. She get there. I guess she got late. So now she texts me like, oh, it's a late fee. The late fee $50. Can you pay it? I'm like, all right, cool. Fuck it. I sent her the $50. So I now think I'm down like what that's like 325.
What, bro, bro, bro. Oh my God, man. This is what is wrong with the dating scene. It's dudes like this that is fucking up the dating scene, bro. There is no way in the world that any man should be in this type of situation. There's no way. There's no way. Yo, this dude paid for this girl's for her hair to get done. $275. Then on top of that, there's a $50 late fee. That's $325. And you haven't even went out with this girl yet. I'm telling you, dog, these dudes are so pussy whipped and so fucked up. They don't even realize that, like the stupid, it's the stupidism that's going on with these dudes is crazy to me. Why would you spend that much on a chick you don't know and go and about to go out with her? Yo, that ain't even went on the first date yet. And look at Ty X. He got his head down like, dog. Really? That's how we are looking at this video. This is, bro. This is crazy, man. Is this what went, bro? Is the game that bad to where dudes is paying for females' hair to get done before they even go out? Bro, I'm missing something, man. Am I old school or why in the fuck? Why? Why? Oh my God, man, this is horrible, bro. These young dudes need to be taught, man. Oh my God.
300. So I sent her the $50. Sent her the $50. And then after I sent her the $50, boom, the night come. We supposed to be going out on a date. Now, mind you, we had to be there. I think we had to be to the place at like 8:30, right? She, I get down there. We in Center City. The place in Center City. So I get down there. I can't find her. I'm like, where's she? I'm calling her. I'm not getting no answer or nothing.
Now we got to go help people customize and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. Maybe where's the golf cart?
She did that on purpose, bro. Let's be real. She did that on purpose. Just saying, she did it on purpose. Ain't no girl just gonna do all that if you got plans and stuff. Man, they do this. Women do this on purpose, bro.
Now I'm like, I ain't mad, but I'm like, damn, I was expecting this. Like, all right, cool.
First of all, you got every right to be mad. This girl is playing games from the get-go, and she know you a simp, so she know that you thirsty for poon, and she's gonna already, she didn't have respect for you anyway since you got her hair done. That's off rip. Women that do stuff like that already don't have respect for you at all. A woman that has respect for a man is not gonna do no shit like that. She's not gonna be asking for money. She's not gonna be asking to get her hair done. She's not gonna be asking silly dumb shit like that. She's not. And this is the problem with these simp dudes, man. Y'all are so into trying to get pussy to the point to where it's fucking your mind up. Now you think because you got some money, you think that's gonna compensate on that, and it's not gonna work. I don't know why dudes do that, but let's get back to what this simp has done, man.
Cool, it's whatever. I'm out of back home. As I'm driving back home, she called me like, oh, you where you at? That's why I'm be like, niggas take me out. I live right across the street from the place. This is that I'm here now. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like, calm down. Like, she start popping. I'm like, calm down. I'm gonna come back. Boom. I go back, right? I go in there. She already got a tab open on shots. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like, whatever. Boom. I get a couple more. I get a couple shots. She get a couple.
She got a tab open on shots, knowing she wasn't gonna pay for that. And the reason why she called you up wondering where you at is because she know that your dumb ass is gonna pay for the shit. She know that. Women have different type of dudes for different things they pay for. Y'all think I'm bullshitting, but I'm being for real. This girl knew that this nigga was a simp and she wasn't feeling this dude. She using this dude the whole time, and that's what you guys got to understand. The signs is there, but when guys are so pussy whipped into wanting pussy, they don't think about shit. And this is a prime example. She opened the fucking tab already. I would have been like, oh no. You putting me through all of this shit? I'm like, hell no. Fuck that.
A couple more shots. So like not like 5 or 10 minutes into us getting shots and shit, it was like about three bulls, like 4 girls. Like 2 of the bulls, she knew them. So she called them over there, and they was cool. They wasn't on no, like, you feel me, hostile, none of that, rah, all type. Shook my hand, said, what's up, bro, all that. It was respectful on both sides.
Because they knew you was a simp, and they knew, why would they get mad over a nigga that's paying for everything? And they knew that. And she probably told them, hey, fuck that. This nigga I'm fucking with, he probably gonna pay for everything, so you ain't gotta worry about that. She probably said that shit too. I'm pretty sure she said that. I'm pretty sure she said that shit. I'm pretty sure she said that. But, hey man, you learn this dude's a young dude. I don't know how old this guy is, but god damn, y'all dudes be so damn stupid.
So she's like, oh yeah, get some shots with us. So now my mom, I'm like, oh, like, who about to be paying for this? Because like you got me paying
nigga.
Shots with other dudes. Like, what? Well, we not on that. So
nah, nigga, you on that because you gonna pay for it, and you know you want some poon. So stop it.
I end up somehow, like, they sat there, they took a couple shots, boom. We get a couple more shots. After that's over, the bill like 180 off shots. I paid it. I'm like, all right, cool. Paid the 180 off shots. Idiot. I had bottles.
You was a fucking idiot, bro. You're paying $180 off shots. Are you a fucking idiot? Be careful who you take outside with you. No, you just got to be careful, dude.
The crib, so I Ubered 2 bottles to me. It was dark Casamigos. I ordered the 2 bottles to me to the club. Boom, we get in. It's $40 to get in. I paid the 40 for both of us, so that's 80. I'm down like probably 6 times already.
Oh my god!
So,
and you, bro, what place is $40 to get to a club? Is this some high end type shit or something? You paying $40, you paying $80, bruh. Come on, man. Oh my God. $80 to get in, 180 on shots. Bro.
So we get in there or whatever. She like, oh, I don't like Casamigos. I don't want Casamigos. I want Don Julio. Now, mind you, the place that we went to, my brother was there because it was his birthday. He was there with his girl. So they got the Don Julio or whatever. So now my brother, they got 2 Don.
So this is the thing that gets me, dog. First of all, you should have asked her what type of drink she liked. That was like, you can't just buy Casamigos and everybody just gonna buy the shit. Like, you gotta understand that. First of all, don't buy the drinks anyway. Another thing too, why are you putting yourself in this position? And clearly this girl does not want to fuck with you, like you, be around you. None of that. This is the problem, bro. And you wonder why certain dudes don't want to get married or date or fuck with anybody. This is another reason. These females is fucked up out here, dog. But you niggas always fuck around and let them do that. So I blame you dudes. Because you're allowing this. Because I don't feel sorry for this dude. I'm sorry. It's fucked up what happened and how much he spent his money. But at the same time, you shouldn't have never put yourself in that shit.
Julio bottles. I got 2 Casamigo bottles. She don't want to drink the Casamigo. She want to die. So my bro, like, he like, all right, like, give her some shots. We give her like, they give her like, I think like 4 shots out of the Don Julio bottle. Boom. She drink the shot. I want more. Like, she literally like, I need some more. That ain't nothing. That ain't gonna turn me up. That ain't gonna get me lit. I'm like, all right.
So you telling me you got this girl? Well, she didn't even want the bottles that you got. She got the bottles that's already there. And she didn't. You gonna buy her more bottles of shit? Bro, when will y'all dudes learn, man? God, dog.
Ooh, like, okay. So now I know it's a bring your own bottle, but I know they got bottles in the back. So I tell the boy that own, I'm like, yo, bro, like, I need a bottle. Like, what you got? He like, I got dime, but it's gonna cost you $250. I'm like, $250. I'm like, damn, all right, bet. I'll pay the $250 for the bottle.
Oh.
When I tell you, like, bro, 15 minutes in for me getting the bottle, bro, she drunk the whole bottle and still wanted more. Now she a little like lit. She a little tore out of her mind a little bit, right? So he's sitting there drinking. So now I'm like, she told me I want hookah. So I ain't even gonna lie. Now I'm on the type tip like, yo, it's like 1 now. I'm like, when we about to go to the crib, like this, that.
See what I just say earlier in the video. This nigga did all of this shit because he thought he was gonna get some ass. If you gotta go through this for some used up pussy and ass, it's not worth it. Cause think about it. The last nigga didn't have to go through all of this. Now you paying for pre-owned pussy and ass that another nigga can get that shit for free without even spending the money. That's what I don't understand with you guys, man. I don't get it. You guys do this all the time. You gotta read the room. Scandala, what's up, man? That's my guy, Scandala. That's my dude right there. Yeah, hella disrespectful, bro. Dudes gotta read. Yeah, they gotta read the room, bro. They gotta read the room. But this the thing, though, Scant. When dudes don't know how to talk to women and don't have game, they use their money. Their money is pretty much their game. I gotta do a video on that, man. Your money is your game. I gotta get a video on that. But these dudes try to use their money is their game, and that doesn't work. A lot of times it don't work because a woman is gonna disrespect you even more if you try to use your money. She's gonna do that. And these dudes gotta understand, and I'm laughing at him just like everybody else is laughing at him, because he never should have put himself in that situation. Stupid, man.
You feel me? So I run to the bathroom real quick to check my pockets. I'm like, I gotta make sure I got enough bread on me. She has all this stuff. Cool. I go to the bathroom. Now, mind you, I am a little on to myself, but like I'm making sure, I'm aware of everything. Something tell me like, go back out there. Like, count your money and go back out there. Hurry up. I go back out there. She nowhere to be found. She gone. So I go to my brother. I'm like, yo, like, where she go? Where little girlie go? He like, oh, she walked outside, walked that way. I don't know where she at.
Hold on.
I'm like, all right, cool.
Hold on. So you done did all that, bought you the bottles, got you all that, and this chick then dipped? She left? Wow. She then left you with the bill and you asked, wow. Bro, that's crazy.
Data brokers are everywhere, and they're looking for.
Yo, bro, that is crazy.
And I walk out of the little lounge club joint, Cleopatra. I'm like, yo, like we on South Street boundary. She like 3 blocks down. So like, I'm screaming, there's nobody out there. I'm like, yo, where you going? She come all the way back. She like, oh, I'm just not feeling it. Your folks being weird. Like, I'm just ain't feeling it. I'm gonna go home. I'm like, home? You about to go home, and I just
Yo, the typical female answer when you coming around spending all this money, you thinking you about to get it, you about to go to our house. What happens? Oh, I'm gonna go home. I'm feeling sick. I got a headache. She comes with all the excuses in the world to not do it, and she knew she ain't feeling with this dude. But of course she's gonna do it. She's doing that for guys who she's not feeling and who feels like she could get over on. Of course. Home, of course.
Almost a stack on you in one night, and you not about to, like, you feel me? Like, you ain't gonna give me. I'm like, yeah, no. I'm like, no, we gonna go to my crib. You ain't gotta go home.
Exactly.
No, I'm just not feeling it. Like, this is not my vibe. Like, I'm better than this, and like, I'm gonna just go home. I'm not feeling it, bro. Like, moreover of the story, that's why I don't take females out, because of stuff like that. And I ain't even saying like I'm on, like, it just depends. If me and her was on that was a plan. You feel me? And she did that. So I'm like, oh yeah, no, like, never again.
Yo.
You never. I'm gonna bring it back to his response though, because this I already know he gonna be crazy on this. But no, you should never ever, fellas, never put yourself in a position to which you think you're gonna get none. You don't even think about that. Just think about having a good time, and don't go nowhere expensive. Like, you did never spend $1,000 on a first date. Like, never do that. That is just stupid. That's that's crazy stupid. You should never, like, okay, $100, $200. Okay, it is what it is. But almost $1,000, and then on top of that, getting her hair done and spending $275, and then $50 for the late fee. You'd have spent $325. So technically, you'd have spent $1,200-$1,300 on this chick. That's crazy. But this is the stuff that dudes. Hey man, this is the type of stuff that make dudes go postal on, man, and go crazy. But you never put yourself in that position. Never.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Ty
Shout out
X
to Ty X
Worldwide.
man.
Now, guys, I said I was going to be working on my anger, but after watching that video, I don't think that's possible. Because
right.
How do you let a woman play you like that? How do you let her get over on you like that? She told you to pay for her hair and then tell you got to pay the late fee, and you do it like a dummy. And then she already got a tab open when you go to the place.
Exactly.
After she was late, and you pay the bill after other guys was drinking. And then you get a whole bottle. She drank the whole bottle. and tell.
I didn't even get to that part. I forgot. I even forgot to say that she was even late. I almost forgot about that. I'm glad he said that. But on top of that, she had an open tab and she was late, bruh. After you late, that's a wrap. It's over. Don't deal with it. Block her number. But he never should have went into that situation. When she asked, get my hair done, and you ain't even went out with her, that's a red flag to not even deal with that. Whenever women start coming out asking for stuff and you ain't even went out with them, that's a red flag, and you got to get your ass the hell out of that situation. If you dealing with a begging Becky or a begging Betty, whatever you want to call it, you can't deal with that. Fellas, you shouldn't put yourself in that position, man. You want to deal with a woman who wants to go out with you for you. This is a woman who never even wanted to mess with this dude. See, her plan, this was her plan all the get-go. If all the time, you have some of these females that every time you want to go out somewhere, they got to bring their friends with you. Or it's got to be a public sighting to where their friends got to come along. If you're not the priority of that date and her friends is, and she got to keep bringing friends or a friend to your dates, that's a red flag. Never do that. If she asks you for money, don't even give her nothing. That's when you got to be like, hey, you asking for money? Look here, man. I'm going to charge a fee for you fucking with me. I charge $1,000 for you fucking with me. $500 fee of me talking to you or whatever. If you asking me for money, I want $1,000 fee. That's what you got to start doing, fellas. Charge a fee. I bet you they ain't gonna do that shit again. I bet you. Just saying.
Tell you she's leaving. You gotta be the dumbest dude walking. She finessed you. She got her hair done, got drunk, and about to go get cracked by another dude.
Yup.
You got her hair done and got her drunk so that she can go to another dude.
Exactly.
And give it up.
Yup. Real talk.
And that same hairdo that you did, he about to mess it all up. She looked good for him so he can mess it all up.
Yep.
Yo, this dude is an idiot. But once again, I don't feel sorry for him because it's guys like that.
And Ty's right, man. He is an idiot. For any dude that does all that to try to impress a girl, to do this for a girl who ain't even giving you no attention at all. This girl didn't give him no attention. And he spent all that money. And another thing, too, I wonder where this dude work at where he has that kind of money. Like, you just got all that. I mean, maybe he got some savings or something, man. I don't know, but never spend that much on a chick, man. But he has himself to blame. That's just the one female. Every woman is not the same, and I realize that. But you can't put yourself in those type of situations. I'm sorry. You just can't. So I blame him for that.
Who don't get the hint? See, he didn't get the hint when he slid in her DMs and she didn't respond. Mm-hmm. He said he kept DMing her and DMing her and DMing her until she finally gave him a chance.
See, and that's another thing too, is that if you DM a chick and it has to take you a lot of times for her to respond, that's a red flag. That's a woman that don't want to deal with you, and when she only messages you so you could leave her alone. Or stop messaging. Okay, got you. Whatever. Okay, I'll give you a number. Hey, I do this. Never keep doing that. If you got to message a girl 5-10 times for her to respond, that's not a good look. Don't even put yourself in that situation. Just keep it moving. And that's what this guy should have did. He should have just kept it moving. But some of these dudes are so pee-whipped and don't know how to talk to women, so they put themselves in that situation. But it's like, come on, man.
And what I told you, when you do that, you put yourself in a weak position.
Exactly.
Now she's like, well, since you keep trying to get me, here's your chance. Treat him like a peasant. You're my slave. Since you want to keep trying to get me, here's your chance.
Life is beautiful.
That's like I said, man. Never put yourself in that position. Never.
Go pay for my hair. Send me the money. And he did it because he was so thirsty. He said she was so bad, she looked so good, nice body, and that right there blinded him. Her looks blinded him from reality. He said, yo, I gotta come out my pockets for this. I gotta go above and beyond for this. I gotta get her. And look how she was disrespecting him every time.
Every time.
Told him, you gotta pay for my hair, and then was late. She disrespected that man all throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
All throughout, just straight disrespecting him. Making
Well, not even just the whole day, the whole time that, he's known her. From the time he got the number, the DM'd, no response. It's pretty much the whole time. The whole sequence. She disrespecting him. It ain't just that day. It's all together. Shit.
Man's of him. And he just sitting up there allowing it. Because he think by spending all this money, close to $1,000 on a first date, that's going to make her like him. And now he mad. Now he's upset. But you should be mad at yourself. He should be mad at himself for spending close to $1,000 on a first date.
Ridiculous, man.
You don't even know this
Ridiculous.
chick. $1K? But once again, this is what these simps do. This is what these weak men do. They'll do anything to get in good graces with these women, and they take advantage of them. Now you see why I tell you guys the beginning is the most important part. The beginning sets the tone, because if you simp in the beginning, you're going to have to carry it all the way through. You see why I say that? See that first interaction through the DMs, when he kept trying, he set the tone right there. He set that tone right there, letting her know that he's beneath her. He is beneath her. So she said, okay, cool. I'll finally give you a chance after I've been getting my back blown out, been sleeping around. I guess I'll give you a chance. But you got to spend money on me. You got to take me here. You got to do all of this stuff. And after you done doing that, I'll leave. And that's why she left, because she like, look, I've been with this dude all day. I'm feeling a little tipsy, and I'm horny. So I know he going to want me to come back to his spot. So let me go ahead and leave. Hey, yo, Shorty just really finessed this dude. Like, yo.
Straight finesse.
She said, look, I know it's getting late. I know he gonna want to make that move for me to come back to the crib. And she waited at the perfect time. She waited till he went to the bathroom and said, okay, I'm gonna make my escape. Because I gotta find an excuse. Because I really don't want to go back to this place because I feel it coming. I told you, women got a sense that us men don't have. She felt that question coming. She felt that vibe that he about to ask her to come back to the place for some more shots. So she couldn't come up with it.
And women know if they attracted to you, and women know when they out with you if they want to sleep with you. She knew that she didn't want to sleep with this dude because within the first 5 to 10 seconds, man, a woman knows when she wants to sleep with you and is attracted to you. She knows. And she was never attracted to this dude. It was just all about finessing this dude, showing off, doing it for the gram and all that shit. So it was all about that. We all know that. Anybody that's smart knows that, but he not smart and he didn't know.
With an excuse, because she probably told him I'm free all day. So now she like, dang, I got to find a way to get out of this. So now that he's going to the bathroom, oh, this is the perfect time to make my escape. This is perfect. And I'm going to block him. Now that dude is looking dumb. Spent all that money. Spent close to $1K. And she ghosted you. Turn around and left you dry. I know he's sick. I know he's sick. And he don't got that money like that. Because if you go back and watch the video, he said out his own mouth, I had to check to make sure I got it.
Yep.
He said he had to check. So he don't got it like that. He had to make sure, like, okay, I spent all this money. All right, I gotta make sure
that bank account.
I'm not going on.
He had to check that bank account to see if he still had them funds still there. Hey, it's nothing. Hey, man, let me tell you, bro, it's nothing worse than when you got an overdraft on your account. Bro, that is the worst. The overdraft fees is a motherfucker. I'm telling you. I know about that. I've had overdraft fees. It's not cool, bro. That is the worst feeling to have an overdraft fee on your account. That is the worst. Oh my God.
Going overboard. So you spent all this money that you really don't got like that on a chick that you don't even know that disrespected you by being late. That was
the whole time.
I take that back. I was going to say that was the first sign of disrespect, but that wasn't. The first sign of disrespect was when she told you got to pay for the hair. Exactly. If that was me and she told me you got to pay for my hair, I would have hung up the phone right there. We would not be on no date, because that lets me know you don't really like me. You just want me to spend my money on you. Exactly. You don't care nothing about me. And I'm willing to bet you, if he told her no right there,
Monday CRM has the best AI features in the game.
Yeah, and I've been saying that too, man. I said that the whole time.
She would have hung up the phone on him.
Yep.
She said, "Oh, nah, I can't go." But the only reason he did that is because he know that he really have no chance with her. He know that if he tell her no, she not gonna want to be with him. So he said, "You know what? I gotta spend my money. I gotta come out my pockets. I gotta keep trying because I know this chick is really out my league. I can't get her just by being myself. I can't do that. So I gotta lead with my wallet."
Yep.
And what I always told you, when you lead with your wallet, it will always backfire on you. I say this all the time. Lead with your personality. Lead with you being you. And if she don't like it, she can go. I'd rather her go for being me at the beginning than to sit up there and spend all this money and still get ghosted.
Yep. That's
I'd rather that.
Talk.
I'd rather me just being me. Let's have a good time. We ain't got to go out and do all this stuff. Nah. Let's go out somewhere where it's low cost and we just get to know each other. You don't always have to go out and spend all this money. No. Because she really.
And that's what guys got to understand, man. You don't have to spend a whole bunch of money to have a good time. You could spend little to nothing money and you could do a lot of free things and you could still have fun with a female. If you got a woman, and this happens, and I hate to say this, man, but this happens to a lot of our women, a lot of black women. They do stuff like this. And they get it from white women. White women they was masters at this. Now, black women have learned from white women and they starting to do this stuff too. So it's like this, like finessing dudes. Women love finessing dudes that they don't like. They're not going to do this to a dude that they really, really like. They're not going to do that. They're going to mostly do this to men that they don't like, don't find attractive, don't do none of that. If you're a man of means, you would not even be in this situation. You wouldn't even have yourself in this situation. As a young dude, you go through stuff to where you think with your dick more than your mind. That's happened to all of us young dudes. Hell, with some guys, as they get older, they still do this. And this is what happens. Like you see a lot of these older dudes try to lead with their money because they know they don't have a chance with these young chicks or these younger chicks. So they use their money. You know what I'm saying? And these young chicks know that. So this ain't nothing new. It's been going on for years, man.
Really liked him. She would have been okay with him just going out for a simple, quick bite, walk in the park, the gym. There's plenty of things you can do. But she didn't want that. She talking about, hey, if he would have told her, let's go for a walk in the park, she probably would have hung up in his face. Walk in the park. Or if he would have told her, hey, let's go grab a quick bite at this place. She was like, what? A quick bite? Do I like a quick chick to you? No.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, you want to go to the gym? Gym? What? So that's why he said, I got to take her to this nice place. And that's why she said, okay, we got to get my hair done. You want to take me to this nice place? You got to get my hair done. And you got to pay for the late fee. And on top of that, I'm going to show up late.
Mad disrespect.
And then I'm going to have the tab open with dudes that's already there. Yo.
Wow.
And she probably left with the dudes.
I'm sure.
That's probably who she left with at the end of the night. When she told him, oh, I'm leaving, she probably went to go meet up with them same dudes that he brought the drinks for.
Mm-hmm. And they ran a train on her ass.
You know, guys, I don't feel sorry for men no more. I don't.
I don't either.
I don't, because these dudes are doing it to themselves. These dudes are doing it to themselves. It's like dudes want to get finessed. They want to get got.
Mm-hmm.
They want to get played. They want to get bamboozled. They want that. Because there's no way you don't see the signs. But once again, he's just thirsty for that box. He's like, I gotta get in them pants. I gotta do that. And she was just stringing them right along. Just stringing them.
Yep.
Stringing them the whole way. He thought, after I spent close to $1,000 on her, I'm going to get it. And it backfired. Now he's upset. Now he's angry, frustrated. Because he tried too hard. Instead of saying, you know what? I have self-respect. You don't like me? Okay, cool. You wanna play these little goofy games after I shoot my shot with you in the DMs? You wanna leave me on red? Okay, cool. I'm gone. You never double text. That's the first rule of dating. We already know that. We way past that stage. All my guys already know that. We don't double text. We send that text one time, she don't respond, have nothing to say. Go ghost. So he was already out of line right there. And he did it multiple times. Kept DMing her. Time after time after time after time. This is why I tell you, if you set the tone the right way, it'll be smooth sailing. That's why it was a bunch of turmoil going on with him and that girl. It wasn't smooth sailing. It was a thunderstorm the whole time because he didn't set the tone the right way.
It was a tornado.
He started off with the bull crap, trying hard, double texting, paying this, paying that, being desperate. And as a man, you should never be desperate. And that's why he got played. That's why she used him.
Edie has affected my confidence. My wife, Sherry.
And he deserves it. Guys, he deserves it. He deserves it. He deserved to get played.
Mm-hmm.
He deserved everything that happened to him. And I said this before, and I'm going to say it again. Everything is about pre, just like in the military. PMCS, Preventative Maintenance Checks and Services. If he would have did that, he would have spent all that money. He would have realized this is no good right here.
Right.
He would have realized that this chick, like the truck, is no good. I can't ride in this truck. I can't ride with this chick. I would have did my 360, check the oil, check my turn signal, check the tires. I gotta check everything. Same thing with her. He should have checked her. I gotta check to make sure she like me. Make sure she's not using me for my money. Make sure she have high interest. I gotta make sure. But he said, I don't care about that. I'm still gonna jump in this truck and go. I'm still gonna jump with this chick and go. And look what happened. Causing all that damage. Mission failed. But see, if we did the PMCS check, mission would have been complete. Because he would have found another truck to get into that was properly functionable and would have had success. But yo, let me know what y'all think about this video down in the comments. It's your boy Ty X Worldwide, man. Hope you got to mention this video. just like all my videos, there's a message in there. Y'all already know what to do, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So that's crazy, bro. Yeah, shout out to Ty X, man. Shout out to Ty X. That was a very informative video, man. I wanted to just put that out there, man. I'm gonna just say this, bro. Never put yourself in a situation with a chick that doesn't like you. This was a prime example of this was a finesse. She finessed this dude the whole time. He ignored the signs. Even though she was brushing him off with the DMs and everything, he still wanted to be like, hey, man, what's up? This is the type of dude that'll be like, what's up? What's up, sweetie? What's up, beautiful? What's up? He probably was doing that for like days, weeks. She finally gave me and got tired of, okay, I'm going to get some money. If this dude want to go out with me, I'm going to finesse him. See, females, they know how to finesse the right dudes because these certain dudes are not going to check them. And they think if they're going to use their looks and try to play them, these dudes they'll just go along with it. And that's what happened with this guy. Because you could tell, just like Ty was saying, it's like you got to go somewhere that's your budget. You got to go to these places that's your budget. You can't be out here spending mad bottles on shit if you know you can't afford it. This dude spent $180 on shots. Open tab that this girl had with 3 females and 3 dudes. Open shots. She wanted him to be up there because she didn't want to pay for it. She knew he would pay for it because she knew she could finesse this dude. You paying $275 to get this girl's hair done. $50 for the late fee that you didn't even know she was late for. So $325 you had to spend on this chick hair to get done before you even went out with this girl. That's a red flag. And women do this shit all the time. They'll actually get their hair done, take them shopping, all of this stuff. That's a no-no. I don't care what type of man, even if you have the money, never put yourself in that situation. Don't do that. You spending $180 on shots. You spending $250 on a bottle of Don Julio for her and other people. Not even for you. For her and other people. And dudes that she probably knew. But then she was late on top of that. And basically blaming this dude because you was late. Blaming him. Now she taking it out on him, getting his money, doing it, and then finessing him the whole time. This dude spending all this money thinking you about to get sex, and you didn't even get you ain't even get it. She made an excuse and said she was tired. Women do that shit all the time. I've had that happen to me before where I've had women at your house and you like, damn. Next thing you know, you thinking you about to get it. She like, oh, I'm tired. I'm tired. I think I had a chick one time, dog. She came to my crib and she was had her. I'm thinking, man, I'm about to handle the business. She went to sleep on my couch. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna try nothing when she in her sleep because that's not the kind of dude I am. I'm like, nah, I'm good. So I let her go to sleep. So I went upstairs, went to sleep. She calls me like, where you at? I said, I'm upstairs. She's like, you just left me up here to go to sleep? I said, yeah, because you were asleep. I didn't want to disturb you sleeping. So then she gets up and she's like, yeah, I think I should go or whatever. I'm like, okay. So then I guess, tapped her on her ass a little bit. She's like, oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I said, okay, cool. Just fucking with her, playing with her and shit. But then she she wasn't cool with that. She didn't like that. I said, okay. Then she told me about some dude's friend house she been at, and then some dudes tried to rape her and shit. So I was like, oh, yikes. I said, oh man, that's fucked up. And then I told her, I said, man, you shouldn't be going to that house. Shouldn't be going to the house no more. And she like, yeah, you right, all that. I'm like, yeah, you shouldn't be going. If guys is doing that, don't go up there. Nice chick, wonderful body. I think she was like in her mid to late 20s. I think she was like 24, 25 at the time. So, nice looking. Was in the military, so she stayed in shape. She had one of those like perfect bodies. But come to find out a few years later, she got murdered. She got killed in that same house that I told her she shouldn't go back in. She went to that same house, and her and two other people got killed in the same house. And I think she died, and she got left in a tub. So she died in a tub. I guess whoever killed her shot her and left her put her in a tub or whatever to die. And I didn't know that until I went to her Facebook page and it say, remember such and such. And I'm like, remember? I'm like, what the hell? Then I looked and I said, oh shit, she got killed. And I was like, yo, that's crazy. And that just lets you know, man, you just never know with this kind of stuff, man. You just never know. And that happens. And my heart goes out to her and her family because she was a cool person. She was cool. But I hate that happened to her. And you have to come to a point, and men and women, y'all put yourselves in these kind of situations and you don't know how this person is. This is your first day. You don't know how this is. That's why I say, and another thing too, for the first meeting, never let it be at your house. Never. It has to be at a public setting. Never let it be at your house. That is too dangerous because you don't know how this person is. They might find you. They might try to get somebody to get a lick. I've seen too many stories to where guys meet somebody online or where tell them to come to the crib and then they get robbed. They'll send some other people and then they get robbed. They'll send their location, have some people come to the house and rob and kill you. You don't want to put yourself in that situation. With this dude spending almost $1,000 on this chick, you have to be stupid. You should never ever spend almost $1,000 on no dates, especially not a first date. That's definitely not with a chick that ain't feeling you or ain't giving you the time of day or won't even sit by you or won't acknowledge you or won't look at you or won't pay attention to you while she on her phone. A lot of these chicks be on their phone while they on a date with you. And you wonder like, hey man, what's up? But this dude spent almost $1,000 on this chick that didn't give him the time of day. And it's crazy to me. Why would you put yourself in a situation that you do that? That is asinine to me. But y'all got to be careful out there, man. Meeting people in public, meeting people online. You don't know how this can be. This chick could probably try to get this dude rushed. And who's to say if she would have came home with this dude, she probably could have set this dude up to get robbed and killed, whatever. So you got to be careful out there, man. And then online dating is not making it better because of how things are and how people getting set up and killed and stuff. I've heard so many stories. Hell, I've been through a lot of stuff online dating. I'm surprised I'm even still alive in situations I've been through, man. So thank God for that I'm still here because I've been through a lot of online situations and stuff. And I've been through times where I spent money on dates. More money than I wanted to. But at times I was upset. But then there's times where I'm like, hey, it is what it is. I can get that money back. So I don't trip over it. I don't just take a chick out and expect, okay, I'm gonna get sex from her. I go out and be like, hey, I just want to have a good time. If the sex comes, if it comes, let it happen naturally. I'm not gonna force myself to be like, hey, you gonna fuck me. You gonna have sex with me, goddammit. But this is what this dude was expecting. He was expecting that him spending that money, that she was gonna go to his house, have sex and all that. But $1,000 is not worth used up pussy, man. It's not worth it. I don't give a damn how fine you is. Yo, it ain't worth spending $1,000 for. Hell no. No. Some of y'all spending that much to do meet and greets with Chris Brown. But hey, if you got the money for it, hey, do what you gotta do. But like Todd was saying, I don't feel sorry for this dude at all. If he put himself in that situation, that's his fault. If you got to check your funds and stuff like that, that just means you shouldn't have been to places and spent all that money in the first place. You need to be saving that money, bruh. Invest in that money. Do something positive with that money. Do that. But hey, it is what it is. But hey, man, I want to say thank y'all, man. So much, man. This your boy Steve, aka 313 The New Breed Real Talk. Also, I got a sports page, man, The New Breed 313 Sports. All platforms, man. Y'all check me out, like and subscribe to me, man. Go trying to get to that thousand subscriber mark, man. So y'all help us out, man. Please help out. I appreciate y'all, man. Any type of topics you want me to do, man, let me know. Shout out to Scandala, Clara's, and everybody that has looked at this video, man. I want to say thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. I love y'all. I cherish y'all. Respect y'all. If you got any goals, do your thing. Don't care what people think, man. I'ma holler at y'all. Peace out. Yes, sir.